Good afternoon. My name is Amari Dixon, and for this assignment, I studied the relationship between sports debate shows and the formation of fan opinions. I want to understand how sports media influences the way people think about athletes, the way fans think about athletes and teams. Instead of simply looking at sports as a form of entertainment, I focus on how they shape opinions and influence behavior. The human behavior I examined was opinion formation. Opinion formation in sports is important because the way people think about athletes can affect their reputations, their popularity, and even opportunities within professional sports. Sports fans are instantly exposed to discussions and debates through television, streaming platforms, and social media. Because of this, sports media has the ability to influence how people interpret information and form judgments about athletes. The two lenses I selected were psychology and sociology. I chose psychology because it focuses on individual thoughts, behaviors, and decision making. This lens helped me understand how concepts such as sports confirmation bias, persuasion, authority bias, and repeated exposure influence the way fans process sports commentary. When viewers hear the same opinion repeatedly from analysts, they trust they may be more likely to accept the opinion as true. I also selected sociology because it focuses on groups, social interactions, and culture. Sociology helped me understand that fans do not form opinions alone. Sports fans are influenced by their communities, social media discussions, and group identities. Many people adopt opinions that are shared with their fan groups because those opinions help them feel connected to others. Those opinions make them feel connected to others who support the same team for athletes. That's why authority bias I mentioned, because fans tend to listen to their favorite team, their favorite team in most cases on analysts, on the athletes on their team, because that's their favorite team. So it's biased towards that team, even if the team is negative. And it could be negative promotion or positive promotion. It's still looked as is biased because that person has a favorite team. But we all have favorite teams in most cases. One of the most interesting things I discovered was how powerful media narratives can become, especially among Black athletes in America. In my paper, I used Lamar Jackson as an example. A successful Black quarterback, he was highly successful in high school, college, and when he was drafted to the NFL. But when he was drafted to the NFL, and before he was even drafted to the NFL, he was looked at as not a quarterback because he was athletic, he could run, he could do things that most of the average prototypical quarterback you see in the NFL wouldn't do, and he didn't play. That wasn't his play style. So they even encouraged him to change position as a running back. Some sports commentators repeatedly questioned where he could succeed in that professional level in that position. Those discussions spread beyond television and became common topics throughout sports communities. This showed me how media narratives can shape public perception over time. Working on this assignment, I changed my understanding of technology and human behavior because I realized that technology does more than deliver information. It changes communication technologies such as television, streaming services, and social media platforms, and can help shape how people think and interact with one another. They influence not only what people know, but also how they interpret, discuss information. The most important and disciplinary insight I gained from combining sociology and psychology. Psychology explains how individuals can be persuaded by sports commentary, while sociology explains how those ideas spread through social groups and become reinforced in communities. Together, these lenses showed me that the fan opinions are influenced by both personal thought processes and social environments. Looking at only one perspective, I would not fully explain how sports debate shows and shape public opinion. By combining both lenses, I developed a deeper understanding of the relationship between communication technology and human behavior. Thank you.